Joe Burrow and the Bengals play the Cardinals on Sunday. Here from QB1 as, well, the Bengals desperately need a win. Hi again, everyone, and welcome into Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapine of allbengals.com. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. Make sure you check out all of our videos from this week and buckle up because we're going to have plenty coming your way on Bengals, Cardinals. I think it's fair to say at 1-3, Sunday's game is a must-win. You'll get my thoughts all week long on this matchup, so that's why you got to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. But let's get to Joe Burrow. Here is the best of what Joe Burrow had to say on Wednesday. Yes, he participated in practice. Yes, he was a full participant. And yes, he's going to play on Sunday. Here's Joe Burrow. On Sunday, you talked about how important this week of practice would be. How did today go?
Yeah, it was a good day. Good day. We got to build on it.
How did you feel Sunday in and out?
Yeah, this is the best I've felt after a game, so I'm optimistic.
How do you judge that? Just kind of wake up in the morning, just amount of soreness? Like, what kind of goes into all that?
Basically, my mobility.
Joe, are you able to, we're not there for all the practice, but it looked like you're working on more mobility in practice even today. Is that something that's just kind of growing as you go?
Yeah, we're adding a little more each week. So, like I said, today felt good. Hoping to do a little more tomorrow, a little more the next day. So I'm optimistic for that part of my game.
Was there any way to simulate game speed? Because I know you talked to Brian Callahan earlier today, and he said that you look good the last couple of weeks. You talk about feeling good, and then game day it looks different. Has that been difficult to replicate that in practice of what you're going to face when games come along to push that calf?
Yeah, the last couple of weeks, it's, re-injured it 2 weeks ago now. And so, the last couple of weeks have been what they've been, and it's going to continue to get better.
With the mobility, how much of it is what you feel in the moment versus what could possibly happen in the back of your mind?
Once you get into the game, it's how you feel in the moment. Throughout the week of practice, you think about all the other things.
When you re-injured, Joe, how big a setback was that? Did you jerk it pretty good?
I was able to play.
Joe, what can you guys do to handle pressures, whether they're blitzes or stunts or what have you? What can you do as a quarterback to be more efficient in those situations?
Yeah, you get the ball out faster. You can come up with some ways to push the ball down the field in those situations. So there's a lot of different ways we could handle it.
And how valuable is having somebody like Brian or obviously Pitch and Zach to help in that process? How do they help you with that? Yeah,
they're as good as it gets. So I have the most confidence in the world in our guys and our coaches. So obviously the first 4 weeks haven't been good enough, but we're going to continue to get better.
How big of a part mental is it knowing that the mobility is getting better, that you're going to be able to essentially extend plays or take advantage of things in the middle of the field? What does that do for you mentally as you get ready for a game week?
Oh, it depends. Still got to go out and do it. So that's what we're focusing on right now.
Joe, you were getting the losing line of questions last year after you started, and you sat in here and said something to us. Do you recall what you said to us?
I do not, no.
Everyone take a deep breath and relax. Do you have that same kind of vibe about you this year? Because last year it felt like you had enough of a losing line of questions and you were confident things were going to turn around. Do you feel that still right now? Yeah,
I'm still very confident in what we have. We have to be better. We can't. How many touchdowns we scored? Three touchdowns. That's not near good enough. So we got a ways to go, but we have the guys in that room to do it. We got the coaches to do it. So we're going to continue to be getting better in practice and put our best foot forward on Sunday.
What is your mindset and this team's mindset going into Sunday's game?
Got to win, whatever it takes. It doesn't have to be pretty, but got to come out with a W.
You talked about adjusting the mechanics last week. How have you kind of had to adjust to not having the calf full strength in terms of maybe stepping into throws on throws of longer air yards? What's that process look like?
I haven't had too much problem with that. More so just the quick twitch kind of stuff that is still coming back.
You went, you watched the game. Were there things you saw you could fix how you read the field, throws, timing, decisions? Were there things that stood out to you?
We weren't good enough on third down. We were efficient on first and second down, for the most part. We just weren't near good enough on third down, and that's a combination of a lot of things.
You mentioned the quick twitch thing. How frustrating is it when you see it and it's like a quick twitch thing? It's like, man, I'm not quite there yet. How frustrating is that when you make all those plays that way and it's not in your holster right now?
Yeah, trying not to be frustrated. That's not gonna get anybody anywhere. So you just adapt to what you're dealing with, adapt to how you need to play, and you take that week to week, day to day.
When you say quick twitch, you mean a throwing motion or just the overall movement?
There's not too much quick twitch involved in the calf in the throwing movement, just certain, pocket movements mainly. I haven't gone out and run or anything. I ran for a first down last week, but it was only a couple yards. So it's more so just the subtle pocket movement kind of stuff that's still coming back.
Third down, that's kind of where you made your money, with the movement. That's kind of tied into what you can do, I guess, mobility-wise, but third down.
Yeah, a big part of my game in the past has been, stealing first downs with my legs here and there, depending on the situation, depending on the defense, and so haven't been able to do that. So I got to find more ways to get those conversions where maybe I used my legs in the past.
Did it feel like was it close when the first? I think it was the second snap against Tennessee, right? But that, did it feel like you were kind of getting back, or?
Yeah, that one felt good. That one felt good. So I'm like I said, I'm optimistic for this week. We've the last couple of weeks we've gotten through without any serious setbacks. So it's just going to continue to get better in that way.
The red zone plays that you make, same type of thing. Like you're talking about on third down, your red zone, where you extend part of your football game to it.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, I'm going to continue to be able to do more of that. We haven't been good enough in the red zone either. So we just got to be better overall right now.
Has this been probably, you've been through a lot over the course of your entire football career. Is this maybe the toughest stretch you've been through?
It's been a tough couple of weeks. That's for sure. But we're going to get through it. We got tough, resilient guys in there. We got mentally tough guys that have been through a lot. So we know how to handle these situations. It's tough right now, but we're going to get through it.
With this being such a unique experience, is there something you maybe lean on the most, and something you've dealt with in the past, kind of help you as you're trying to figure things out and battle through it, that you're in the middle of the season?
Yeah, we've all been through adversity, whether it's wins and losses, whether it's injuries, whether it's mental health, all that. So I'm very confident in our ability to fight through this and get through this and become a winning football team.
What cure is it? Is it winning? Is it that simple? Curing, getting through it?
That's all it is.
You're talking about deep throws. The one to Boyd, did you feel good just about that throw and the whole play for him?
Yeah, I felt good about where I put that. We just weren't, quite able to connect on that one. Those are the things that we have to connect on. Those opportunities we haven't quite taken advantage of all year, which is, some on me, some on them. It's a lot of blame to go around. So that's one we got to capitalize on.
You're the leader in this team, but was there any point after Sunday, did you talk to the guys at all, or how did you handle that as a leader in the situation with the team?
Yeah, you always got something to say, especially after a situation like that. Obviously, I'll keep that between us, keep that in the locker room, but we put it to bed.
Joe, as part of your thinking right now, we can find a way to win the next 2 games and get to the bye. My calf has a chance to significantly recover.
We're just focused on winning this week. We got to be 1-0 this week. We'll worry about next week when it comes. We'll worry about the bye week when it comes. I'm laser focused on the day-to-day process right now of getting better.
Does it feel like a must-win game to you guys in the locker room?
Yes.
Joe, Zach deflects a lot of the questions about how you're feeling to you because he doesn't want to speak for you. So for you feeling, how, with your calf situation, which part of your game does it affect the most? There's a lot of questions about, can you plant? Is it affecting your ability to plant, backpedal, and all those questions kind of circle around the questions about, can you guys be the explosive deep passing attack that you have? Like how much is the calf affecting those things, since none of us can answer that?
No, my ability to throw hasn't been affected. Mainly just my ability to move in the pocket, run for first downs, extend plays by that little extra second. And so maybe certain plays that I would have slightly extended and found a completion, maybe I had to throw away. But I think we've done a good job of not turning the ball over. Other than that, we have a lot of room to improve. Like I said, my calf's going to continue to get better. I'm going to continue to get better at making plays outside the structure, continue to get better at, finding lanes in the pocket to buy that extra second for us to push the ball down the field. So we're going to continue to get better.
Why is it a must win? That we have the same question. Jinx.
It's a lot of different reasons. We got to go in and get a win on the road. We haven't had a road win yet. We've prided ourselves on the road. We're playing a really good football team, good defense, good scheme. We need it for our morale. We need it for the rankings. We need it for everything.
Hopefully you enjoyed Joe Burrow's, the best of Joe Burrow's news conference. And hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. We have plenty more Bengals content and coverage coming your way, from locker room interviews, post-game stand-ups, pre-game stand-ups. Yeah, we're going to be in Arizona, but we're going to have all of your coverage between now and then. And so tell a Bengals fan about us, hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. For Andrew Fox Miller, I'm James Erpine, and this is Cincinnati Bengals Talk.